Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is for the cold moon in Cancer. This is supposed to be a time where you may be experiencing emotional turbulence, and it's supposed to be a good time for tapping into your intuition. So we're going to be doing poses that involve the third eye, which is responsible for your intuition, and then we'll get down in the sacral chakra and into the heart chakra, which help to balance your emotions. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position, of course, and we're going to use the Ajna mudra, which is the third eye mudra. The third eye chakra is the Ajna chakra. So to do the Ajna mudra, touch the tips of your middle fingers together. The rest of your fingers will fold down, and you'll connect them at the knuckles, and then you'll connect the tips of the thumbs. So you're kind of making a heart with your hands, but just keeping the middle fingers extended. Looks like this. And we're going to let the middle fingers point down, resting our hands in our lap. So let's start with some breath, closing your eyes or lowering your gaze to the floor. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take another deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath. Just preparing our minds and our bodies for this cold full moon in Cancer practice, where we hope to balance our emotions and access our intuition. On your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Left hand outside of right knee. Right fingertips rest on the mat behind you, or on the ground behind you rather. You can look over to the right, or maybe you look towards the back of the room over the right shoulder. Let's take an inhale, come back to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside of left knee. Left fingertips face the wall behind you. Look over to the left, or maybe look over the left shoulder. Good. Take an inhale, come back to the center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Exhale, drop the arms out wide, cross right arm over left, and lean over to the right side. Maybe lift your gaze up to the left. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop the arms out wide, cross a left arm over right or opposite arm, and then bend over to the left, maybe looking over to the right. Good. Let's come back to center. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale. We're going to bring the elbows out wide into a cactus shape. So elbows in line with the shoulders. Exhale. Bring the hands back to a prayer position. Good. Inhale, extend the arms up towards the sky, palms face each other. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Good. Fingertips can rest on the mat. Inhale, extend the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands back to prayer. Good. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, cactus to elbows. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to the ground. Inhale the arms back up. And exhale them back to prayer. Good, we'll do that one more time. Inhale, cactus to elbows. Exhale, the hands come back to prayer. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to the ground. Inhale, extend the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands back to prayer. Good. Now from here, let's come up to hands and knees. In a table position, let's work into a little bit of Marjariyasana and Bidalasana, cat-cow. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let your fingers be spread nice and wide. Let's take an inhale. Start to flip the tailbone upward. Lift the chin, arch the spine. Press the tailbone up and away. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring the chin down to the chest. Good. Inhale, come back to cow. Arch the spine, lift the chin, drop the belly down. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin back down to the chest. Good, we'll do a few more rounds on our own. Good. Couple more rounds. If you want to add a couple barrel rolls, you can. Come back to neutral. Big toes together, knees wide. Start to float the hips back, extend the arms forward. Melt the chest down. Let's come down to Balasana, child's pose. Your forehead or chin can come down to the mat. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward, come back to hands and knees. Let's stretch the wrists a bit. So we're going to just shift our weight forward and back. And we can even move around in a circle a couple times to each side. To the right and then to the left. Good. Come back to stillness. We'll tuck the toes under and lift the hips up and back for our first down dog. Press the chest towards the thighs. Press the heels towards the ground. Let's pedal our feet a little bit. So bend one knee at a time. Make sure your spine is nice and long. Your back is flat. So if you need to bend your knees and then press through your arms to elongate your spine, feel free to do so. From here, let's walk our left foot in a tiny step and start to extend the right leg back for three-leg dog. You can stay just like this or start to bend at the right knee, open the hips. Lower the right shoulder down because the right shoulder might start to come up. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot up in between the hands, or however you can get your foot up in between the hands is fine. If you need to come down to the knees first, that's okay. We'll rotate our back heel down and start to straighten our front leg for pyramid pose. This is really intense on the hamstrings, so your hands may need to come to blocks, or you may need to rest your hands on your shins and be up in a half lift instead. If it feels okay for you, we're going to extend our arms forward. Whichever variation or modification feels best is okay. Good. From here, we're going to start to extend both arms up. Inhale. And then pivot both toes to face the left side of your mat. We'll bring our toes in, our heels out. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Start to reach towards the right foot. Good. And then we'll inhale, slide through the center. So slowly making our way in around in a circle. Exhale over to the left. Then we'll inhale, extend both arms back up. Good. So we're kind of drawing a circle here. Exhale, reach over towards the right foot. Inhale through the center. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale, extend back up. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, reach over towards the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, extend both arms back up. Good. Now from here, bring your heels in, your toes out. Exhale, cactus the elbows. Sit straight down like you're sliding your back against the wall for goddess pose. Ukkata Konasana. Good. Take an inhale here, extend those arms up. Exhale, pivot up onto the left toe. Sweep the arms up, bend into the right knee, and square your chest with the front of your mat again, coming for this high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down on either side of your front foot. Step your right foot back, come to plank, and we'll move through a vinyasa. So you can skip your vinyasa and go straight to down dog if you like. Otherwise, we'll lower down halfway or all the way with chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. If you're doing cobra, just lift your chest. If you're doing up dog, you can straighten your elbows. The hips can come off the ground, the thighs, the knees as well. Exhale, make your way back to down dog. Good. So we'll take a couple breaths here. And then we'll do that on the other side. So when you're ready, we'll walk our right foot in a half step. Extend that left leg straight back. Inhale. You can stay here or bend that left knee, open the hips, lower the left shoulder down. Exhale, let's step that left foot up in between our hands. We'll rotate the back heel down flat and start to straighten that front leg for our pyramid pose. Now, remember you can stay up in a half lift with the hands resting on the shin. Or if it feels okay, you can extend those arms forward. And remember, you can have a bend in your knee if you need to help take some of that intensity off the hamstring. Good. From here, we'll take an inhale, start to extend the arms up. Pivot both toes to face the right side of your mat. Toes in, heels out once you get there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach towards the left foot. Good. Inhale, come through the center. Exhale, reach towards the right foot. Don't worry if you can't reach it all the way. You can always rest on your shin or reach towards the foot. Inhale, extend the arms back up. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, hands extend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend to the right. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, extend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend to the right. Inhale, extend the arms up. Good. Exhale. Bring your heels in, toes out. Start to sit straight down. Cactus your elbows for your Uttara Konasana, goddess pose. Good. Remember to keep that spine long here. Knees nice and open. Remember to have the heels inward and the toes outward. Good. Let's straighten the legs. Extend back up to standing. Pivot the left toes to face the front. Come up on the right toe. Bend into the left knee, aligning it over the ankle. Now we're in our high lunge. Square your chest with the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down on either side of the left foot. Left leg steps back, and we'll move through our vinyasa, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale up, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Okay, inhale in your down dog. Exhale, drop down to the knees, big toes together, knees wide. For a wide knee balasana. Extend the arms forward. It's for a couple breaths here. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight back forward. Make your way to a seated position and extend the legs forward. Now bring your hands down to your mat at your sides, and I'll give you a couple options for this next pose. So you can either move into staff pose or reverse plank. If you're moving into staff, your hands will just be alongside you. Press into the hands, straighten the elbows, and be kind of active through the shoulders, open through the chest. Your hips don't have to lift off the ground at all. You're just pressing down through the hands and making this lifting up motion like there's a string pulling you up. And if you want to move into reverse plank, bring your hands a couple inches behind and start to lift the hips. Point the toes, make a ramp from the shoulders down towards the toes. Spend a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower back down to a seated position. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, keep your spine long. Start to hinge forward for Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend to counteract that reverse plank, that back bending. Good. Second inhale. Exhale, gently roll back up to a seat. Bend your knees. Bring your feet flat on the ground. Put your hips close to your heels. Gently make your way down to your back. Hands rest at your sides, palms facing downward. And walk those heels back to feel your fingertips. Let's move into our Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, our bridge pose. So begin to, first of all, make sure your lower back meets the ground. So you might have to just tilt your pelvis towards you a little bit. And then we'll start to lift the hips. If you like, you can interlace the fingers underneath you and kind of roll the shoulders underneath. That'll really help open up your heart. Press those knees towards each other. Good. And we'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Gently come back down to your back. Hug those knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And let's do a quick supine twist on both sides. So release your arms, let them come out wide. And then just let those knees come over to the right side, stacked on top of each other. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let's let both knees come over to the left side. Inhale. Exhale, hug those knees in one last time. Curl yourself into a little ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, make your way to Savasana. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Feet reach towards the bottom corners of your mat. Or if you prefer, you can come to a seated position. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Second deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Come back to your natural breath. Just allowing your body to relax at this moment after all the hard work you just did. And while you're here, I'll read some full cold moon in Cancer affirmations to you, which you can repeat silently to yourself or aloud. My mind is open to all possibilities. I trust my intuition. I choose to be optimistic. I own my emotions. They do not own me. I am always centered and calm. Take a deep inhale, breathe in those affirmations. Exhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back into your body, coming back into the room. When you're ready, if you're laying down, roll over onto your favorite side as a pillow. We'll all take a moment here to reflect on our practice, to revisit any of those affirmations, and to extend gratitude towards yourself for practicing self-care and self-love today. And then when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Together, we'll sweep the arms up overhead, let the hands meet. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this cold moon in Cancer video. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this practice. There are links in my description box to my DJ channel, Black Yogi Nico Marie merch, and there's also a link to information on how to become a member of my channel for access to longer and more challenging videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.